Every year, his parents went to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover. When Jesus was 12 years old, they went up to the feast according to the custom. After the feast was over, while his parents were returning home, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but they were unaware of it. Thinking he was in their company, they traveled on for a day. Then they began looking for him among their relatives and friends. And when they did not find him, they went back to Jerusalem to look for him. Mary went looking for Jesus. Her heart was pounding, her hands sweating. She hadn't seen him for days. Mary went looking for Jesus. "Have you seen my son?" she asked. "Have you seen my son, my boy?" Mary went looking for Jesus, the hot wind biting her face, chasing the tears from the corners of her eyes. Mary went looking for Jesus, up and down and in and out the crowded streets of Jerusalem. Mary went looking for Jesus, and suddenly she remembered the same search, the same crowded streets, but oh, so long ago. Mary went looking for Jesus, and finally she found him. But it wasn't like that other time, not at all. Then she had looked down at his 12-year-old face. Now she was forced to look up. Then the temple teachers had praised him, amazed. Now they shouted and swore. Then his face was clean and fresh. Now it was covered in blood. Mary went looking for Jesus. "Why are you looking for me?" he had asked, and he had fixed her with a look both innocent and wise. A look that said, "I'm sorry you're worried. I know what I'm doing. Everything will be all right. Didn't you know that I'd be here, in my Father's house, doing my Father's will?" Mary went looking for Jesus. He was looking at her now as well. And it was the same look, the very same look. The bright boy, the dying man. "I'm sorry you're worried. I know what I'm doing. Everything will be all right." They say you never stop being your mother's son, or your father's either, I guess. Mary went looking for Jesus, and she found him in a temple, and she found him on a cross, where she always knew he'd be, doing his Father's will.